Hello guys, welcome back to Brown's Boutiques. I'm Megan and today is March 25th. It's the 25th day of National Crochet Month, which is March, and I hope you guys are having a great week so far. It's Wednesday. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. It feels like this week's going by really fast. And today I'm working some more on this zebra throw. The video I showed yesterday was me starting to take apart a knitting project that I had started with the same kind of yarn, so I could use it to work some more on this. Since I was not going to continue that knitting project. And so today I'm just going to show you how to add on some more yarn. Normally you can change colors this way, or you can add another skein this way. I don't remember who showed me this technique. It was a YouTube video I watched many years ago, but a lot of them have come up with this, just this one way to do it. I find this to be the way I prefer to add in yarn. I know there's a bunch of different ways, like you can do the one where it's like a magic knot. I just prefer this one. It's the one I find to be easiest for me. So if you like this technique I show you, you can definitely use it. That's fine. Or if you have a different one, that's also good as well that works for you. Whatever works best for you and makes your project look great. And so that's what we're going to be working on today, just showing you how to add it in and just doing a little bit with that. So here's the end of where the skein I had before ran out. So I just left the hook in there and I just left a little bit of a tail. That way I'd had it, because you don't want to go all the way to the end of it. You want to have a little bit of a tail, and you'll see why. But I'm going to just kind of unfold this big project I'm working on. And here's the end that I started right here. So I'm on this row, and so yep, I need to add in more yarn. And I did make these skein balls like I was mentioning in the video the other day. So I've made a couple of them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all the yarn that was in that knitting project. And so I'm just going to start with the smallest ball right here. And I'm just going to add it in, and then I'm just going to start crocheting some more, and then I'll just add the other ones in as it comes. And then I have the rest of the skein right here that I will add on once I get all the skein balls worked in. I'll just finish that up. And then probably have to buy some more. But this should definitely last me for a while now. And so here is where I was explaining how this is the part where you hold in your hand, that little bit of a tail, and you can just wrap around your thumb, and then you stick it out so you can just pull out from the top, and you can just continue until the ball's all done. So I'm just going to get a nice good amount out here so I can use it to get going on here. And then how I add in yarn or change color. Usually you'd want to do it on the end of the row, like when you're starting a new row. But this is just, I'm adding in the same kind of yarn. So I'm just going to go ahead and do double crochet. So you yarn over, insert your hook underneath the 2 loops that make a V on top. Yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops. Yarn over. This is why you want to have a little bit left so you can make the stitch. Pull through 2 of them. Now, I kind of tighten it a little bit. You still have 2 loops. And so I take the end of the yarn I'm adding on. If it's a different color or just more of the same, you just lay it over the hook. Again, you want a little bit of a tail on this side right here that's closest to you. I kind of grab them together like that, holding them together in my hand. And then you pull through those 2. Then I tighten it down. And then here are the 2 tails right here. If you can see them, yeah, right there, the 2 tails. So then I just tighten it down nice and snug, and then I yarn over, because I'm going to do another stitch. Keep the tails together, and you're going to go underneath the 2 tails and into the next stitch under the V. Yarn over, pull through. So you have 3 loops and the tails are underneath. You yarn over, pull through the 2, pull through the 2. And then you just keep going along. You just keep it so those tails are being worked in. Just go underneath again. Yarn over, pull through. And that's just how you add them on. It's real simple. You can tell a little bit right there where you did add it in, but it's not like you're going to be able to see it in the grand scheme of things, like when you get done with the whole project. But yeah, you just keep going, and then you can go a little farther. You can just keep kind of going. Just crocheting along. And then what I like to do when I get towards the end, like if one tail is a little bit shorter than the other one, And I always make sure I go through and I pull where I joined the yarn in right there. That way it's not too tight, because you continue to pull with a hook while you're crocheting because you're pulling the tails. So what I do is I like to go back and just kind of stretch that out a little bit so it doesn't get too tight, so it looks more uniform. But what I do is when I get to the end of one of the tails, I grab my sewing scissors or fabric scissors, whatever you have with you. These were my mom's, I do believe. And then I just cut one of the tails that's a little too long. And then I throw it out. And then I just take it, yarn over again, because we're just doing double crochet. Go in the next stitch, go underneath, yarn over, pull through. And you just keep them so where they don't get tangled up too much. And it depends on the coloring of yarn. That's the problem with this, adding in yarn with this stitch, is that if it's a different color, you can see where you're adding it in at. That's why if you can do the magic knot, I think that's what it's called, you really can't see, you don't have a tail to deal with, I believe. But it's not usually too bad. It's only bad if you're using like a light and a dark color, but you can sometimes manipulate it around to where you can't see it too much. But yeah, you just keep crocheting, just keep pulling out that yarn from that skein ball, and you just keep on working with your project. And that's one way to add in yarn, like of the same color. Or if you're changing, you can just do that on the end of the row. You just save that last pull through to pull in the new color to add it on. Let me move the camera here a little bit so you can see a little bit better. There we go. So yeah, there's really nothing to it. It's not that hard. But yeah, you just keep crocheting along. And then if you need to add another one, you just do the same thing. You just leave a little bit of a tail. That way you have it to make a stitch with. And then on the last pull through, you just add it on. And I'm excited to work some more on this project because I really like how it's coming out so far. I love the coloring of it. And it's just straight double crochet. And it comes up with this cool, it kind of looks like I want to say like an extended like checkerboard kind of pattern. More like the gingham kind of style looking, but it's not really. And it's just how just how the yarn is, how the colors are put on it, that's how it's coming out to look like. So I hope it continues as I continue to crochet. I hope it keeps looking like that. So I'm really liking that pattern, how it's coming out. It's another reason why I like using multicolored yarn like that, because it just comes up with really, really cool patterns on their own as you're crocheting along. Get some more out. And see, the ball right here is where I'm pulling out from, and it's not moving. So you watch. Take a little bit. It stays put, at least until you get farther down. When it gets smaller, it will start to move because it doesn't have as much weight behind it. But it's just really nice. It's also a lot smaller than having the big, huge skein. So like if you're going on a trip or something, it's nice to have that ball you can just put in a bag, and then you can just pull from it instead of having to keep unwinding the skein. So it's a nice option for you. But yeah, this is where I added right back here. That's where I added in. Can you even tell? Not really, not unless you look closely or you know it's there. Or if, I point it out to you. I'm like, oh hey, this is where I added that in at. But that's going to be the video for today. I'm just going to keep working on this some more, crocheting away. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, learning something new, learning how to add yarn in, and seeing what a skein ball looks like. If you guys did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. You can like and comment if you want, and you can subscribe for more videos. I'm trying to be more on top of uploading, just with everything going on. Like I said yesterday, it's just been so crazy with everyone, some people panicking, some people like, nah, it's okay, it's cool, whatever. So just making sure we're staying healthy and everything too as best we can. And so yeah, definitely taking a lot of this time to crochet and spend time with the family. I'm still working, so, but yeah. I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I will hopefully see you in the video tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys later. Happy crocheting. Thanks. Bye.